Hello, welcome back to high school level chemistry with me, Ivy. Today we're going to be learning about isotopes and also reviewing some of the topics that we previously learned last lesson. So we're going to start with the review first. So an atom consists of protons, electrons, and neutrons. Protons have a positive charge, electrons have a negative charge, and neutrons are neutral or they have no charge. The weight of the components are protons and neutrons are 1 AMU and electrons are 0 AMU. So on the periodic table, the number on top of the chemical symbol is usually the atomic number, and this tells the number of protons an element has. The letter or couple of letters is usually the chemical symbol, and on some periodic tables you will see the element name, and the one in decimal points are usually the average atomic mass. So isotopes are atoms of the same element, so they have the same atomic number with different number of neutrons. So they're going to have a different mass number. And mass number is the number of protons plus the number of neutrons in an atom. So in this picture, all three atoms are isotopes of hydrogen. However, you can see that protium has 0 neutrons, deuterium has 1 neutron, and tritium has 2 neutrons. So they are all hydrogen isotopes because they have 1 proton. So in this example, you can see that they have different number of neutrons. So the first one has 6, the second one has 7, and the third one has 8. However, they all have the same number of protons. So they are all isotopes of the same element because they have the same number of protons but different number of neutrons. And this is also another example of isotopes. So they have the same number of protons and electrons, but they have different number of neutrons. So this is practice question number 1. Are elements with the same number of protons but different number of neutrons isotopes of each other? So yes, this is because isotopes are atoms of the same element that have different mass numbers, which means that they have the same number of protons but different number of neutrons. The second question is, element Z has 40 protons, 41 neutrons, and 40 electrons. Element Y has 47 protons, 48 neutrons, and 47 electrons. Are they isotopes of each other? So the answer is no, they are not isotopes of each other. They are completely different elements since they have different number of protons. The third question. Element A has 38 protons, 38 neutrons, and 38 electrons. Element B has 38 protons, 36 neutrons, and 38 electrons. Are element A and element B isotopes of each other? Yes, they are isotopes of each other because they have the same number of protons. So they all have 38 and they have different number of neutrons. So the last question is, if element Y and Z are isotopes of each other, will they have the same element name? So if they are isotopes of each other, they will have the same element name because they are the same element that has the same number of protons but just different number of neutrons. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the lesson and I hope you learned something new. Bye!